Well, good morning, everybody. I am on my way to the office. It is, obviously, you probably know, but if you're watching it later, it's 7:44. We're doing this thing that realtor brokers do. There we go. It's basically like a broker's open house, and we're going to go around to, I think there's 5 different houses that we're going to go around to and check them out. All the houses that we're going to are listings from the JPAR office, which is pretty exciting. We get to see what everybody else is doing, and then also try and sell their homes and get them sold for the JPAR community. After that is going to be, first there's a sales meeting. We'll see how that goes. There's going to be a speaker talking. I forget who it is or what company they're coming from. And then after that, we are going to go to the Caravan, and then we are going to do a lunch and learn. Basically, bring your own lunch, and Owen Gill is going to teach us some tech tips. Not sure what the tech tip is this time. Last month it was KV Core and how to run Facebook ads for like $1 a lead, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go back and watch that video and probably start doing that next month. I don't want to start doing it this month yet. And an update, I did study for 2 hours yesterday for my continuing education on my post-licensing exam. Got 2 hours in. I'm going to get at least 2 hours in today after I do all the trainings and stuff at the office. Go work out and then jump on the computer while the girls are at dance, and then we'll go eat dinner around 6. If I have to, I'll come back and do another hour after dinner before bed. What else are we doing today? After the tech tip should last till about 1:30 or 2, and then I'm going to come home and do a workout. And basically for my workouts nowadays, instead of those 2-3 hour workouts, I'm just setting the clock and going for 1 hour. Like yesterday was 67 minutes. I kind of went over. Trying not to go over that. I want to do the 60 minutes or just stay at 60 minutes and just try and get as much in as I can. Quality movements, of course, not just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. I'm also trying to rehab my shoulder and my elbow. So I'm doing a lot of like static work and things like that with some kettlebells and dumbbells. Now I haven't been doing much Olympic lifting, which is okay. It'll come back once my shoulder and everything goes back to where it needs to be. But the good thing is it's actually working a lot better than it used to. Back to JPAR. I'm excited for the training. I'm excited for the tech tip. I'm excited to go see the different houses. And I was kind of thinking about it this morning. I was listening to, I think, Zig Ziglar. And I've heard it before. Like, it goes back to think about what you could do if you were a kid and you could get paid for it and not have to worry about it. And I remember I used to always try and think about what I could do, and I can't ever think of it because it's hard for me to remember what I was doing as a kid. But when I first went to college, like in high school and things like that, I was doing drafting and really liked it. And when I first went to college, I wanted to get into architecture, and then something changed. I wanted to be more of like I just asked my buddy, like, what are you doing? He's like, business. I was like, that sounds good. Let's do business. And so it's more about, I didn't want to be in the architecture office all the time, architecture building. I had more of a social life, I thought. And thinking about real estate, like, it has to do a lot with architecture and the design of the building and the design of the house and things like that. So I really think that God's put me in the right path to still enjoy what I thought I wanted to do, but obviously I don't want to do full-on architecture work. But I really like looking at the houses and looking at the different styles of architecture and the different ways things are put together in the house, and all the cool things that can be done, especially at rehab, is really awesome to see. Going from just trashed out to all out, very pretty, granite countertops, brand new cabinets, things like that. And so that's exciting. It's starting to come to me. Like anybody, you always get nervous about starting something new. Are you going down the right path? And I know my buddy Jack is stressed out about it, and I've been sending him some stuff. Hopefully he's listening to my podcast and listening to my live videos and just getting a sense of what he's good at. And I even asked him what he what he could do what he would be doing if he didn't have to make money. And he said writing, and I told him to get his butt writing, get to writing fast. He started manuscript a while back, and I told him get back on it, take it out, read it, and get back on it. I'd love to read what he wrote. And the other thing I want to talk about, a little helpful tip, like you don't want to react, you want to respond to the way the world is around you right now. So let's just say you were driving through, I've used this example before, but let's just say you're going through the city and traffic appears. You could either do two things. You could react to it or you could respond to it. And you can react to it by saying, oh my God, I can't believe there's traffic. How am I going to get to somewhere on time? I can't believe I'm sitting here. Why won't these cars move? These people are just making me mad. Why did that person just cut me off? We're just sitting in the same parking lot. Why? That's reacting to it. And that's just going to put yourself in a bad mood. And to respond to different things, you could be, hey, this is awesome. I'm get to sit in traffic. I get to listen to my favorite podcast, the Marcus All Good Show. I get to just sit and relax. I can take deep breaths, maybe even almost kind of meditate, or just super relax your body in the state of while you're just sitting there. There's no reason to get all hyped up and get all pissy about it when there's so many other things that you could do. You could call and talk to your wife. You could call and talk to your husband. You could call and talk to your kids. You could just sit there and think, or you could even, like I said, read the book. Or not read it. I wouldn't read a book in traffic, but some people do. You can listen to your favorite audiobook or just pick a new book. So many other different things. Also, another example is when you're in the airport and you're just ready to get home, or you're just ready to get to that place that you're trying to go to. And even if it's a business meeting or just a vacation and your flight's canceled, like there's no need to get all bent out of shape and yell at the person at the ticket counter. You just gotta be thankful that you get to spend some time in the airport. Like, be thankful that you get to slow down. You get to work on the computer since you brought your computer. You get to update your Instagram. You get to update your Facebook. You get to check your emails or organize your email inbox. There's so many different things you could do where you could slow down and think about the flight being canceled as a good way and not such a negative way. And plus, you don't always get to spend that much time in the airport. I could see being mad about, it's 8-10 hours, but 4 or 5 hours, I mean, there's really not even need to be mad, really. Can't change it, so why fight it? And reacting to it would be yelling at the ticket agent, or, just getting in a big old fuss about it, like, oh my God, I can't believe the flight's canceled. I should sue you. You should be in control more. You should figure this out. You should give me something, blah, blah, blah. Where in reality, the more you complain about it, if your flight is scheduled to leave at 10, but now it's scheduled to leave at 6, there's nothing else you can do besides say, okay, I guess I'll wait till 6. And I'm going to take this opportunity to reflect on my time and just to slow down, get some work done, and enjoy the people around you. Do some people watching, enjoy the airport. Some airports are huge. You can just walk around and go look at them. Other things are you can just, be grateful. You can meditate for 20-30 minutes. You could take so much time meditating, waiting on an airplane to come or waiting for your flight. And then also, you can talk to your wife, your husband, kids, so many other things you could do. Obviously, you won't be able, nowadays you can FaceTime them, so many different things you could do to be more grateful and not be so pissed off and angry at the world for making it so you have to spend 6 hours in the airport. Changing my process to be able to respond, and change it to, I get to stay 6 hours in the airport. I get to have some downtime for myself. I get to do this. I get to do that. Not, oh my God, I have to sit in this airport for 6 hours. I don't get to see my kids. I don't get to see this. I'm going to be so late to this. Now, there's a reason why you're sitting there, and you need to make the best of it, not so much of the negative side of it. If you keep talking about the negative side of it, it's just going to get more and more negative. You're not going to sleep good when you finally get home. You're going to be angry when you get home. It's not going to be good for your wife. It's not going to be good for your husband. It's not going to be good for your kids. You're going to take it out on them. And instead, respond to the opportunity that you have. And when you get home, you're going to be in such a better, more grateful mood. You're going to be nicer to everybody. You're going to be nicer to your kids, the wife, and the husband, and anybody else that's in your household. And they're going to respect you. It's going to reflect on, it's going to like roll down the hill, and it's just going to keep going in the fact that you're being so grateful and so nice. If you're just sitting there and you're just so negative, that's going to like just turn into a nightmare inside your household. So remember, always respond to situations. Don't react to situations. Look for the bright side in it all. And I am going to pull up to the office. I'm going to have a great day. I'm so grateful that I get to do these trainings. There are brokerages out there that don't do any training. And, you know, I'm grateful that I get to go spend some time with the other agents and go and look at their listings and go look at the other houses with them. And just to listen to what they say while going around these different houses and listen to, just learn from them and find out what's some of the good points about the house, what's some of the negative points about the house. And a lot of times I come home and I'm super grateful for the house that we live in. And I tell Kelly that all the time. And, you know, God does great things and you never know what he's going to do. And he has come through big time for me and my family and my kids. And Harper yesterday is so pumped that chapel's tomorrow. And she's going to actually have her teacher write down the prayers that they've been doing at lunch so she can remember them. And she can do them at home. She wanted to do one last night that she kind of learned, but she couldn't remember it all. So right before dinner. So she's going to get on that. And she is so excited to be able to teach us some new prayers and to have prayer before dinner, lunch, and snacks. She is all about God. She said one of the, man, I wish I could have remembered it. I'll remember it next time. But she told us one of the verses that she learned yesterday. And she is amazing. She's such a great soul for one of God's child. And it makes me very, very thankful that she is that into God. And I never had that when I was growing up. And it's just awesome to see. And if your child can go to a private school and learn about God, like, I highly suggest it. And it's an amazing, amazing opportunity for her and for us just to watch her grow. And, you know, Grammy loves it. Everybody loves it. All right, well, I'm pulling up. Thank y'all for watching. I will post this later on, and I appreciate all y'all's time. And don't forget, go check out the Marcus Allgood Show. And what else? Nothing else. All right, have a good day. Bye.